Option in case I press on with Hyder Amil, who returns to action at LFA 129. Hyder, how are you?
Doing great. How are you, Alex?
I'm good, man. I'm happy to be talking with you again, man. You're 9 days out. How you feeling?
Doing great. Feeling ready.
Awesome, man. Before we talk about your fight, man, I wanted yesterday was your 5-month anniversary from your win over Hobson, and I know that we talked about it about 10 days after your fight, but now that you've had about 5 times for it to kind of brew and stew, how did you feel about that fight?
I feel good. I felt like that's the first fight I really took any damage. It was definitely a learning lesson, coming off a 2-year layoff. A lot of things happening fight day. So I had to go against a lot of adversity. So it was like a test of myself. So this fight, there's always something going on in camp, injuries or whatever. But this fight, at least I have more time to prepare. I'm not coming off a 2-year layoff. And I'm almost sure I'm not going to be dealing with the same thing fight day I did last time. A lot more optimistic about this fight in terms of it, like clean, decisive victory.
Yeah, man. Last time it was you jumped through a bunch of hoops during fight week, and I'm sure this one's going to be a lot more smoother for you.
Yeah. Fighting in a different state like Minneapolis. Never been to Minneapolis, so that might be another challenge. Who knows?
When do you leave?
I'm leaving Wednesday.
Awesome. Cool. So LFA 129, man. You're the co-main event, which is cool. How does that feel?
Feels pretty excited about it.
Awesome. So, all right. So you're fighting Devontae Swell, man, who's very experienced. How do you like the matchup?
I like it a lot. I fought guys with similar styles. I fought a guy in Bellator who's also very experienced as well. This Devontae, I would say, has longer arms, but he's very similar to a few guys I fought. So I know how to fight these guys. Again, he's going to come with different weapons and style, and he's a lot of experience, but I just think I'm way better than him everywhere.
How do you see the fight playing out?
I'm going to I never like to say I'm gonna like knock out a guy or something like that, but I know I'm gonna finish him. Let's just put it that way.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, I already kind of took my next question about your prediction. So not looking too far past your opponent, man, but what do you want your 2022 to look like? I know that you had a 2-year layoff before your last fight, and you want to be more active. What do you want your 2022 to look like?
I want to get into the UFC. That's why I'm in LFA right now, and not Bellator, honestly. I want to. LFA has a lot of prospects, a lot of tough guys. I want to beat Devontae, and then hopefully, move up from there. Maybe fight. I mean, ideally, I'd like to fight for the featherweight belt, LFA, or the contender. Whatever gets me into the UFC, I'd like to make that happen this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's clearly obtainable, and with you being in the co-main event, you're gonna have a lot more eyes on you, man. Yeah, so the contender series comes back in July, August. So maybe that's next. I know that you've been wanting to get to the UFC for a while, and maybe 2022 is your year.
So
awesome, man. I just want to know, finally, who were some of your training partners this camp?
So I trained with a bunch of people from Santos Jiu-Jitsu, CSA. One of my training partners who's been a really good help for me, kind of elevate my game because he's spent a lot of time Muay Thai, especially MMA. Also, is Gaston Bolanos. He's also very similar size to my opponent, so he was a great training partner. I trained with a bunch of other guys, also Adam Piccolotti, a lot of guys from my my gym as well, to emulate his style. There's a bunch of tough guys in gyms I work with, so I have a lot of people to thank for my victories and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then finally, for anybody who hasn't seen you fight and who hasn't seen your last fight, what should the fans expect next Friday?
They don't call me the Hurricane for no reason, you know. I'm a real calm guy, but honestly, when I fight, I'm calm, but I bring the heat every time, and every one of my fights, it's definitely fireworks. So yeah, I like exciting fights. I'm a fighter. I'm a real fighter. So that's what you can come expect when you come watch me fight.
Thank you so much for your time, Hyder, man. I really appreciate it. You want to plug your social media, plug any sponsors you got? You want to thank anybody? The floor is yours.
Follow me at hurricane_415. Thank you to my gym, El Nino Training Center, Gilbert Melendez, Karen Melendez, Coach Kieran from CSA. It's been an honor to work with them and have them have my back. So I'm excited for this fight, and I feel very well prepared.